He's got superpowers. He's an ordinary kid.
I can't finish that. It's Ben 10.
He's got superpowers. He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 10.
What started as a dogfight between LSU and Florida State ended in a knockout by the Seminoles. The Tigers were silenced in the entire second half until a last-minute touchdown to Brian Thomas Jr. to cut their deficit by 21, but the hole had been dug too deep. In fact, it was Opelousas native Keon Coleman who landed those punches. In head coach Matt McCullough's tenure, the Rams have averaged over 60 points per game in this series, while holding the Broncos to 71 total points in 4 matchups. If history is on the Rams' side, they're primed to stay clean in the district after the matchup. Did not come to this interview half-stepping, so I had to make sure I matched with KC matches on game day. So one, you still continue to bring that Nigerian persona to your everyday fits, and I see you brought some with you. We could talk about them. Carr took a tough hit late in the fourth quarter. He suffered a back and shoulder injury, and he enters concussion protocol for the 3rd time this season. Now, Allen was asked about the differences between his injuries this season and Jameis Winston's last season. He says those are 2 different situations. Making their way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. What a road trip for the Tigers, where they defeated both West Feliciana and Letcher, holding those teams to only 10 points while scoring 40 offensively. Head coach Jimmy Zachary says their success in the postseason is because of their strength of schedule in the regular season. Now, this contest is a story of brotherly love. We see it all the time in the NFL. You see the Kelseys or you see the Manning's dynasty. Well, tonight I introduce you to the Malirons, who bring a special talent to their squads. As you mentioned, coming in, just a sour loss, but a bright spot or a sweet spot to today's game was the redshirt sophomore Jalen Clark, who had 2 of their 3 defensive touchdowns. UL would actually have 4 turnovers, one of those not able to capitalize from, but he had a recovered fumble in early on, and then he also had a pick 6. The matchup between number 1 STM and number 2 LCA came down to the wire, with the Cougars running away with their 3rd title in 4 years. Now, this week's both coaches told us it's just another game. Well, tonight, winner of just another game would be walking away with the District 4 for a title.